I have been chosen
to show you my Toy Story Alien Remix collection. We'll move on down to my Mattel Alien Remix figures, and throughout the video you will see different manufacturers their own rendition of their Alien Remix figures. Kind of seems like they all stuck with particular characters, although the Mattel version is the fullest version with the most amount of figures that you'll find. I actually have, let's see, 3 tiers, full different layers of these figures. And then I will share some other ones with you, but we'll start from here. We have the black and white version of Woody, which is pretty much the same as the colored version next to him. And then on the right, we have the Buzz Lightyear in his rocket ship, along with Woody, who has a different facial expression, as you can see there. And then we move on down to the Buzz Lightyear who's got into Dad's Magic Brownies. And he's pretty chill, I think, at the moment. As you can see, this one does not have the lazy eyelids. So we'll move down here to the next row. And I was going to say something about Zurg and the Buzz Lightyear movie, Lightyear, which was horrible, horrible movie, in my opinion. I kind of just ignore that like the other bad Star Wars movies, but that's for another video. So here is Forky, Lotso, and a hard to get character in general in a lot of sets is Stinky Pete, and I love this one because not many companies made a Wheezy version for Alien Remix, so I just love that one. Comes with this microphone, and it's very cool. And here's from the Pixar short, it's Tinny. If you're not already familiar with the series, what they did was they took the basic design of the Toy Story Alien, and then they incorporated as many of the Pixar movie characters into them and put onto their character. So you can see here, and I, for now, have a prototype of Jessie because, not just because I don't really care for Jessie. Poor Jessie gets no love, I'm sorry. But she's just whiny and annoying. So anyways, I just have that prototype because it was very hard to find Jessie at all. I've never seen her in store. I have seen her on eBay, but it's a bit pricey, and I just haven't pulled the trigger to finally get that Jessie one to fill in. And then, like I said, there's Tinny, and there is the newer version of this is more metallic looking here, and along with the back piece there, that is also more metallic on the new version. And down here we'll go to Kevin's a girl, and I'm not, but I have, let's see, we'll move on to Russell. Sorry, it should be Carl and Doug. There is a regular Carl, and then there's Carl and Doug with the house, and then it has Kevin up there with Kevin's babies. And they're on their porch of the building. It's pretty cute. And like I said, that's a 2-pack. You can get that as a 2-pack, not as in Tupac, the rapper. Bad dad joke, I know. And here is Russell. And Russell has variations. I'm not sure if they're intended or not, but there is a version that doesn't have any painting on his badges that he's earned. They're just all brown. I'm pretty sure it was just a printing mistake, but either way, I still have it in the original packaging, the other one. And there's Frozone and so on. I love this hairdo there. And then there's the 2 variations of Mr. Incredible in both his blue and his red and orange outfit. And then from a movie I really don't care for. Just wasn't my thing. A lot of the new Pixar stuff I really just don't care for. I'm kind of a retro person. I like the quality products that used to be released by Disney. Sorry for the shaking here. I gotta move. I'm not very good on my legs sometimes, so I have to move down here. This is I kind of like it, but it's also kind of creepy and a little bit odd, this version. And then I did my own Sully. This is the regular version of Sully. And then this is the flocked version I did. I flocked it myself. I'm good at flocking things. Yeah, no, more bad dad jokes. I just need to airbrush the purple spots on, but otherwise the color is almost exact. So I might have some more of those if anyone ever wants one. And then there's the regular single Boo. There's a Boo 2-pack also I will share with you. And here's some more from Inside Out. I love Bing Bong and Anger, and that's with his, he also has Fire that can be removed from the top of his head. Actually, you can see the version right here. So I have one without the hair on Fire and one with it where he's a little bit upset. And then there's the kind of weird and creepy. It's kind of unfortunate if you do leave your stuff. This is why I like taking things out of the package, because look at all the detail in that. And the rainbow hair, it's pretty crazy. Where if you were to just keep in the pack, that's all you'd see, kind of boring. So that's why I like to take them out. I don't have hardly any versions of these in box, so they just kind of made it complicated to take them out. So I chose to take them out and enjoy them. So I've been waiting for this one forever. I love that one. When she's shaking poor Nemo in the bag, and she's always killing the fish with her beautiful retainer on from Braces. And this Pizza Planet guy was not in a single box release. He actually comes with a pizza delivery truck. It's made out of cardboard, unfortunately. I was trying to make an actual 3D printed version of the truck, but unfortunately, people I tried to hire for 3D work don't seem to keep up with what they're saying they're going to do for me. So, unfortunately, I do not have that, and I sadly do not know how to use 3D programs at the present time, and I don't think I'll ever be able to learn. Sadly, the older you get, your brain is mush. So here's, I love this Bugs Life one. It's a really cool design, and I love this one too. He's Heimlich is so cool. And then there's Eve, and I actually got this Wally one when I was on vacation in North Carolina. Just happened to stop into a store and they had it. All right, so here down we go. There's from Ratatouille. I have a version flocked also, but I don't have it on display. And then here is the Boo with her door. And unfortunately, it doesn't light up, but if you do have light coming from the top, it will light, and it does open. I just can't get to it at the moment. So there's that, and then that's a prototype of Ratatouille back there. And then down here is a Barbie and Ken. She does come with her little Barbie Corvette. Unfortunately, it does not move, which I don't understand why a toy company would not make. I can't imagine it being much more costly to put a metal rod on the tires and make them move. It doesn't make sense to me. Even if they used plastic pegs to snap the wheels on too, I think they could have done that. They kind of dropped the ball there. All right, now we're moving on to the Funko big versions. These are Funko 4-inch. And for some reason, Funko stopped making these. They only did a very few, and then they just stopped. So I'm not sure why. I have not seen any information about it coming back out. So these may be it. So there is Doug, and there's a flocked version. And here we have Kevin again. Kevin's a girl? And then there he is. It's more detailed, his sash with the sash. What is that pronounced? I don't know. Anyways, and there's the Buzz Lightyear. I believe this is the light up version that came with a t-shirt. Yeah, it's light up one. I can tell by the texture. And there's Carl again. And let's move on over to the next cabinet. And these, that was it for the Mattel ones. Now I'm going to show you the Hero Cross ones that have Swarovski crystals in them. And I hope this lighting is good enough for you. I forgot to bring my studio light, and I have not moved this light out of my room yet, so I hope the lighting is somewhat decent for you. And I'll probably do another video at some point. But anyways, as you can see, and excuse my bruised hand, I had surgery and had a tumor removed from my hand. So anyways, here is the ones. They're really nice. They're very impressive for the quality. They're a thick material. They have the gems you can see are actually on. She has hers there. I think that might be it. She had there great detail with a little pull string, and then Lotso's, as you can see, his crystals are at the top in his ears, and then she has a couple in her hair, and then this one has it's pretty cool actually. The gems like the skull that's in his t-shirt. It's pretty cool. And he has this giant rocket. He's about ready to blow someone up. And that's the green army men. They have their gems on there. And this one has some pretty big ones in Rex. They're on the side of his head. This is a cool design. Surprisingly, no one else has done one like that. That's pretty much, and there's Rock of Gibraltar. That is kind of an odd character. I never quite understood exactly what he was supposed to be. But here is from the later Toy Story with the bunny and duck. He's got pretty big ones in his ears. And then we got Zurg, Wheezy, he's got some nice gems on there. And then Forky. And then we got Buzz Lightyear. The funny thing is, this tells you how nerdy I am and really noticing these things. They put the gems in the wrong place. They're not in the correct order. I forget the exact order, but I know that they were put on wrong. And then here's Woody. And these are much more expensive than the Mattel ones. They're definitely made better also. The quality is top-notch from this company. And then we'll move on to this one. There's actually one more series of these coming out. I don't have, if I remember to put a preview, I will show you. I do have them pre-ordered. I just don't have them yet. And as you can see, these are very nicely made. These are actually not, I think I have them separated because I don't think that's on my Swarovski. I can't speak. That is such a hard word to say sometimes. Anyways, I'm moving back down to here. Just that upper section with the Swarovski crystals. They have two sets. I was told that there was going to be a third, but I haven't heard much about that. But this set here I'm going to show you, this one has 3 different sets. I get confused after having so many of these, but there's the top row there. And then they also made metallic versions, and you buy by the case. Otherwise, you're not going to get a full set. But when you buy a case of these, you get the full set. But some of them may be like this one, which is metallic. So there's a metallic Boo, a regular Boo, and then there's other ones available also. You can occasionally find these on eBay, although they are not from the United States. They're from overseas in Taiwan, so they're harder to get a hold of. But the quality on these, I mean, the detail is so nice, even for small figures. They have great texture for the fur. Same with Lotso. And then we have another Wheezy. Unfortunately, there's not a 4-inch version of Wheezy from Funko. I'll show you the remainder of the Funkos in a minute. And then this little car here, this is a kid's toy. I just thought it was cute. You can see my kid actually, I had similar ones for my son, but I specifically bought these just for myself. They've never been played with. And then here is, see, this is in the wrong place. And I just realized that because I think someone must have moved these. And then here is the next tier of these. And then it has, Zurg has a gun with him. And I love the texture on this horse is incredible. As you can see, it has all the lines, has this little saddle on the back. And even the clown, I love the clown. He's creepy, but still nicely made. I just absolutely love the quality. Then these next ones, I'm not even certain what company made these. I forget already. I'm talking about these. But they do have little things, little things inside. This one actually has a rocket inside, as you can see. And then this one almost looks like it has candy inside, but it's not. It's just little beads. And then this one has a few little aliens inside. You can see he has 3 little aliens inside of him. I'm not sure exactly what the reasoning for these are, but I thought they were cute, so I bought them. And that goes along with those also. And then these are smaller ones that are also a set of 3. And I come down here to show you these. And then I'll have to readjust some of my figures. But I absolutely, as you can tell, love Toy Story and the aliens especially. And yeah, that set should be moved up. Unfortunately, I'm running out of room. I've got way too many figures to display, so I kind of have to choose. I love this tuck and roll 2-pack. It took me a bit to get that. I think I have 2 sets of it now. But there's Zurg. These are the 4-inch Funkos. This Zurg, there is a metallic version also. I have that separately. And then you go down here, and then I have 2 versions of him. This is the regular one, and then they made one with hearts on it. And I have a version I made, I need to finish putting it together, that he actually changes color in, I think it's by heat. Heat and cold, it switches colors. And this is the first Mater one I've ever seen of any company making one. I can kind of see why they didn't. But like I said, they stopped after these. They didn't make any more. Here's Miss Incredible with 2 different uniforms. Let me get down here. These are the final ones. And then we have Wally at the end here. And like I said, those are just the 4-inch Funkos. And as you can see, there's not many. I literally just have this tier down here, and then these, and that's pretty much it of those. Now we'll move on over to this one. These are not Alien Remix figures, but they are from some of the companies that make the Alien Remix figures. So, and they do have some aliens, as you can see when I open this cabinet. These, you can watch a previous video. They all play music. They are like the coin-operated machines. You might remember as a kid, especially if you're my age, we would put a quarter or whatever into the machine, and they go up and down as they move on a pivot. And they have different variations of these. I haven't gotten the other ones, but there are 2 different versions of these. I think they're metallic colors. And then this cute one with Woody on his RC car. And then the Lotso, and here he's not so happy, Mike Wazowski. And I'm not sure why they did such a scary pose. Here you can see the version that Disney produced themselves. It's actually came in 1 pack. They were on 3 tiered layers, and you could get them all as 1 set. As I mentioned, it was like $20. I believe you can still find these probably only on eBay now, because I think they actually sold those out. And it's only 2 rows of figures. It's not a lot anyways. But you don't see ham used. Actually, I don't think ham was ever produced in any other set. So that is the only ham in the Alien Remix. I'm pretty certain. Let me just double check here. Yeah, there is no other one. I'm surprised because he's kind of left out. But here they have a cooler Mike Wazowski with the foam thumb. And I do not like this one at all. It's just really ugly. I don't know. I mean, I know what it's from. It's from Coco, but I don't know. I think they could have just passed on that or did a different one. Okay. Now these are also, I believe Beast Kingdom, or is it Hero Cross? I can't even remember anymore, and it's not written on these. I should know these things. well prepared. So I wanted to share with you these. They're actually kind of like a bobblehead, but the whole vehicle is a bobblehead. So you can see that he's just sitting on top of the rocket. It actually comes off. But there is a big stand that comes with these, and I don't really get it. It's kind of like a pop-out surprise thing where they will pop out of the top, and I guess then they shake. But I like them just as they are. They each have their own vehicles, as you can see. And so those are cute. I'm gonna move down to here. These are some other figures. I believe these are Hot Toys, and they're called Cost Baby. And there's a bunch of different variations. There are several others I still need to get. There's an iridescent alien, and then his regular version is over there. And then we have a Christmas version, a small version, and then there's 3 aliens on the Pixar ball. And then we'll move down to here. We have Woody, Buzz, and then there's a different Buzz with his helmet on. And then we move down here, and in Asia, they must really love Toy Story in general, but mostly I've noticed the aliens and Lotso are really a big thing there. So I think that's why there's more variations to these. Here is Lotso as a strawberry. I can't remember if this one smells or not, but I know there's versions that do. And then they have this pink fur version. It's pink felt. I like that one. And then they have this felt version also that it's really nice and smooth. It's really soft. I think it's probably, yeah, it's softer than, this one's softer than this one. But then they have a whole nother set of just Lotso with a bunch of different facial expressions. But that, I do like those. I'd like to get the rest of them. It's just paying shipping to get some of these things in here. I'm usually always paying more for shipping than I do the product itself. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Vinylmations. As you can see, I really need to dust. That's pretty bad. Unfortunately, even though these are glass cases and they're closed, you can see there's a seam right here and dust can leak in. There is little pieces of fabric you can put inside that have like little brush teeth that'll keep it out, but I just haven't gotten those. Anyways, back to these. These are Vinylmations back in the day. I think it started around 2010 or so. Vinylmations were started, and they basically used a Mickey shape figure and put all different characters on it, just kind of like these Alien Remix figures. But these were from a series. I think there was a 3-pack of these. There's the 2 there, and I have one somewhere else. And here's a separate alien one. And I'll show you Vinylmations in another video. Funny thing is, I have about 2,000 of them, and I do not have them on display anywhere. They were all put away just because I have no room. So here's one that's like a kid sketch. There was a whole series of them. They're pretty cute. And here's the alien that was similar to the one above, but he's in a red ship there. And then there's a metallic version ship here. And then this unit is separate. It has 3 rocket spaceships. And then the aliens are all standing inside of it. And behind it, that is a popcorn bucket. I took the things off the sides just because I'd rather have seen it like that. I guess I could cut those plastic things to make them look like Frankenstein out, but they're kind of there for now. All right, we're gonna move on over to the 4th cabinet. Hopefully I can get over here. I just moved, actually I should say someone else moved because I can't lift this stuff. Moved this, I'm trying to move something out of the way so I don't fall over here. I just moved this stuff all into my room. My wife wanted her living room back, so I moved the stuff into my studio. Sorry the lighting isn't the best on this layer here. The light's right above us. These are aliens that came in a 3-pack. They are 6 inches tall. Like I said, there's usually 3 in a pack. And then I have 2 sets of them. And then there's a version in Japan that they speak both English and Japanese. I do not have them with the battery in at the moment because, as you know, if you're a diehard toy collector, not to leave batteries inside toys because they get ruined easily when the batteries leak and so on, so I keep them out. Here is another, actually my son bought this for me for Christmas. That's what these versions are, but without the Woody outfit. There's also a Buzz Lightyear one that I would like to get at some point, but it's pretty much these. And don't you just love the the fingers? It's kind of an odd pose for the, I made their eyes goofy. You can move the eyeballs from the back. Each eye has its own axis, so you can turn them. The arms, these are great for, I want to do some stop motion, and these would be perfect for it because they moved very well, both eyes. There's some with the mouth moves across. They're really cool. The face snaps on, so they usually come with 3 different faces when you get them, like the 1 pack of them. And down next is one of my absolutely favorite alien things in the collection. Actually, I'll get to it in a second. You probably just saw one. But here is the aliens again, the Vinylmation versions. These are harder to come by now. I'm glad I got them back when I was collecting Vinylmations. This is a cute little display with the toy. He's in a rocket ship with a little pizza there, and even has a little drink with a straw. I mean, the detail on this is nuts for such a small figure. They have a bunch of other series of them that are like those, but I don't know. I don't really care for really small figures. I like the bigger stuff, even though it takes a lot of space. Here is another version of the Vinylmations. This was a robot series, as you can tell. And then this is another one from, I think I had 2 sets of those. And here's another little dude in the back. And then there's Woody riding on the RC. That car actually, I just recently got. You pull it backwards and it takes off. And my favorite thing, actually, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I can't really hold very well, but let me hold this a little better. Here you go. This I absolutely love. It is by Soap Studio, and they are an Asian company. And I just love, I think the pickles could have been done a little better, and maybe if they even used like an epoxy or some type of plastic that they could color to look more like pickles. I think that would be pretty cool. But either way, it's very impressive. The burger looks real. The bread, especially in the hamburger, pickles, lettuce, and everything. I'm not sure who puts lettuce, cheese on the bottom. I always put it at the top, but what do I know? That's just the way. And then, actually, yeah, tell me what, if you're paying attention to this video and watching all the way through, I'll see how devoted you are. Do you put cheese on the bottom, or do you put it at the top, or even in the middle? Actually, I'd probably put it on top of the hamburger when it melts, and then you put these things on top. But I don't put cheese on the bottom. That's just not my thing. And then my other favorite one is this pizza slice. I've been thinking about trying to recreate this out of clay, but make a whole pizza and then just add this piece into the pizza inside a box. And then it would just be part of that whole thing. I think that would be really cool. And then make the box actually say Pizza Planet and stuff on it. But yeah, this is how the figure is. There, it actually stands on the piece that you would normally find in a pizza box that makes it so the box doesn't touch the pizza. The people in the back, you can see, are poking their heads through. And there's the melted cheese. I think they could have done a little better job on the pepperonis and stuff, but still, I absolutely love these things, and they're very nicely made. That's some thick material. So there's that. And I'm rambling on. I'm trying to cut this video down. I think we're almost 30 minutes already. And here we go. These are the big versions of the Swarovski crystals. As you can see, Bo Peep. I think these are 10-inch figures. I could be wrong. It might not be that big. Might be the 7 ones. And then there they are with has the gems in the ears. As you can see, these are big. See my hand in size. And then we have 2 more. We have Buzz Lightyear in the front with his gems. And then Woody with his, he's got a lot more on the bigger version. I absolutely love those. And then behind them, I have some Funko aliens. And down here, I have two Funko big versions of their Toy Story Alien Remix figures. They only made two of these sizes, unfortunately. I wish they had done other ones, especially maybe different characters, or just the regular alien in general. And here's, I think this was a Hot Topic exclusive. And these are more prototypes. And then this little guy, I had absolutely no idea how much he was worth. I don't know if I still have the box. I do need to find a different way to display him, especially since I found out how much he's worth. If I'm pretty sure you probably wouldn't guess how much it's worth. I was shocked. It's literally $900 for that vinyl in box, I guess. I'm not sure outside the box because I'm not certain I still have the box. Anyways, here you can buy this toy. I believe it's a pullback toy. And this alien does not come with it, but it's from another set. But you can buy that at Disney World. I'll probably get the other ones if it's still there when I go back. And because they come in different colors and I only bought the one. Now we'll move on to Beast Kingdom's Hoopy figures, they're called. These actually aren't Alien Remix figures, but I'll just add these to the tour real quick because they are on this side. These are all the different variations. These are all from Toy Story. They do sell other Hoopy figures. And why they're called Hoopy is they actually come with a hula hoop, which I'm not sure, maybe that's a big thing in Asia or something. I have no idea. But they come with a hoop that goes around them, but I don't have any of them on. And they don't sell these two anymore, at least not last I saw, because there's an issue of touching them and the decals are still sticky. So I still happen to have them. They replaced two other figures for me in replace of these, but I kept these anyways. And we'll just go down and move on to these. And they just came out with this Christmas version, so I have the regular Christmas and the regular one. And then there's Buzz Lightyear there. And then they just released these Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I love those. And then they have Mike Wazowski and Sully back there. And then I have these Disney versions of Mickey Mouse and Minnie, both in their regular uniforms. And then we also have them in, they have Christmas outfits. And then Donald, Daisy, and then the Winnie the Pooh characters, the main characters. I do have a few others that I'll have to show you at some point, but that's it for those cases. Excuse me. I hope you enjoyed this collection. I do have a lot more stuff, but it's kind of random things. I gotta kind of get them, well, better organized. There's a castle. And then there's this figure I absolutely love in the background that is from Hero Cross. It is very big, and I wish they had more. I would have gotten more. And then I love this dude also. This is from Hot Toys, and there is a metallic version that I'm also getting, so I'll share that with you as soon as I get a chance to. And that is it for now, guys. If you have any questions about them, or just let me know if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like the channel. And I'm going to be doing hopefully a lot more videos for 2023. So please stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.